Right, guys, welcome to today's live stream here between the Stormers and the Bulls. It's the big one, and we're looking forward to a fantastic game between these two rivalries, really, North versus South, and it means so much on this lock today. So I'm quickly going to go through the lock standings for you real quickly so that we can see exactly where we stand at the moment for this two sides. So here's the top eight, and you will see that it's the Stormers in six and the Bulls in eight at the moment. So 1 point separating the two teams, and a win here for the Stormers today with a bonus point will put them into fourth place, which could potentially give them a home semi-final. So it's going to mean a lot for the Stormers franchise. For the Bulls, on the other hand, if they can get a bonus point win here today as well, they could also move up to fourth. So it just definitely puts a lot of pressure on both sides today. So let's quickly go through the team lineups for this one. For the Stormers, we've got Damian Willems, Sabella Sinatla, Ruanel, Rikus Pretorius, Leland Zas, Manny Libok, and Herschel Yankees in the back line. And if you look at this lineup with Warwick Holland on the bench today, I would have made that change and brought in Warwick Holland at fullback and put Damian Willems at 12. But that's just my opinion. I'm not the coach. So let's hope that this works out for him. And obviously, Matty Libok has been in some excellent form, along with Leland Zas and Ruanel and Sabella Sinatla, who's really sparked this URC really well so far. So we're really looking forward to a really good battle between the two backlines. But let's quickly go and have a look at the forwards of the Stormers for today. We've got Evan Roos, Chiba Diamani, Dion Fourie, Marvin Uri, Andre Smith, Netlin Pusher, Skaran Tubeni, and Stephen Kitsov. So Evan Roos up against Elrich Louw today. That will be quite a phenomenal battle between the two sides today. So, yeah, I personally can't wait to see the two in action. I personally feel that Evan Roos is a little bit further ahead than Elrich Louw at the moment, but you just never know. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Obviously, Dion Fourie has been in some exquisite form, and it's going to be interesting to see how he and Marcel Coetzee compare against each other today in the loose forwards, because that is where this battle, I think, is going to be won on turnover ball and who's got the best and most exciting backline in this one. Because forward-wise, I think they are pretty much evenly matched, and we should be a very tight battle between the two sides. Let's go and have a look at the backline of the Bulls. We've got Kurtley Arendse, Cannon Moody, Lionel Marpu, Harold Forster, Medosh Tamwe, Chris Smith, and Zach Berger. So looking forward to Kurtley Arendse at fullback. He's been twinkle-toeing his way past the opposition a lot lately. So it will be interesting to see if they can keep him intact today. And the likes of Lionel Marpu and Harold Forster in that midfield combination, just bringing a lot of experience to this midfield. And Medosh Tamwe in some excellent form. Chris Smith has been doing well, so it will be good to see how Manny Libok and Chris Smith compares up against each other today. And then Zach Berger up against Herschel Yankees will be a mouth-watering occasion as well. Looking at the forwards, Elrich Louw, Carl Brink, Marcel Coetzee, Ruan Orkie, Walt Steenkamp, Mornay Smith, Johan Grobler, and Gerard Steenekamp. An excellent pack of forwards in the likes of Elrich Louw and Marcel Coetzee, and in Carl Brink bringing that little bit of grunt to the side as well. In Ruan Orkie and Walt Steenkamp progressing into a very formidable lock combination. And in Mornay Smith and Gerard Steenekamp, along with Johan Grobler, have been quite solid in the front row. So you guys have been a little bit quiet so far. Give me a heads up in the comment section who you guys think is going to win this game. It could be anybody's. It's going to be played at Cape Town, so the Stormers do have the home ground advantage. Whether that will have a major impact, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the Bulls have got some revenge to do today, so it will also be interesting to see whether the Bulls can come back after that loss in the opening round of the competition. We also do have a voting poll on the channel as well. 37 votes so far. Who will win this North-South derby? Currently, the Stormers are leading with 59%, the Bulls on 41%. So let me know who you guys think is going to win this one. And then out of interest, who's going to score the first points of this game? I'm going to go with a penalty to the Bulls as the Stormers' discipline has been a little bit slacking down in the last couple of games. So we'll see how it goes as well. Let's quickly go through a few of the comment sections here. Morgan Mark Gessner, Braff says the Bulls. And then also Sakabula says, hi, Guru, go Bulls. And then also Johannes Payne says, Stormers my first teams and Bulls my second team. And I believe Bulls will come second. Sakabula says, good luck to both teams except the Stormers. And may the best team win, the Bulls win. And then also the result between the Crusaders and the Hurricanes earlier. Jasper de Toy says Crusaders 42, Hurricanes 23. And then Achilles says, so we are losing Madosh Tamwe, but getting Sabun and Corsi as a replacement, which is, yeah, I think Sabun and Corsi has been wasted at the Sharks the last couple of seasons. He hasn't played the best rugby. So hopefully he can get some more game time. Well, be less injured at times and get a little bit more game time and prove very valuable to this Bulls side. But it's not a made-out situation just yet. The Sharks are trying to keep him at the Shark tank, but the possibility of losing him is definitely there. And then Sakabula says, this is going to be a hell of a game. MC says, go Bulls, no red or yellow cards. Keep your discipline, please. And that is going to be vital as far as it is going to be. Johannes Payne says, Damien first try in the left-hand corner. So we'll keep that in mind. Johannes, Damien Willemse just scored a first try in the left-hand corner today. And then Musabar says, how beautiful is the Cape? Time to shine on my Stormers, a big Stormers fan there. And then obviously Achilles, a massive Bulls fan. I personally hope we don't lose Matam. He is 100% a future Bok, which is true as well. Let's quickly go and have a look at the benches for both sides, starting with the Stormers. You've got Chad Solomon, Brock Harris, Frans Malherbe, Connor Evans, Junior Pokamela, Ben Jason Dixon, Paul de Wet, and Warwick Gelant. So they're going with a 6-2 split again, with Paul de Wet on the bench, the replacement scrum off, and then Warwick Gelant, who can slot in at fullback for him. But when you look at this bench, you've got Frans Malherbe there and Brock Harris that can bring stability to the pack of forwards. And then young Connor Evans making name for himself. Junior Pokamela did really well when he came on last week. And then Ben Jason Dixon also one to look out for in the future as well. Just before we go through the Bulls, Eric Davison says, good afternoon, Guru. I'm painting a bedroom blue now, but expecting a Stormers whitewash. That is a big one. And then Alfie Visser says the Bulls will prove their possibilities. So in doing that, we are going to have a look at the bench. I don't think Bismarck du Plessis will be available. So this is the initial squad that I drew off when we didn't know about his suspension just yet. So he won't be playing any part. Simpiwe Matansima, Robert Hunt, Hanke Swanepoel, Arno Botha, Keegan Johannes, Morne Steyn, and Cornel Hendricks there on the bench, which looks like a very, very good bench to have for this Bulls side as well. The Bulls obviously playing in white today as they made their way onto the field, led out by Marcel Coetzee. And now the Stormers are making their way to the field through the captain, Stephen Kitshoff, and Springbok Lucet Prop. So we're in for a cracking game here between these two teams. How vital will Morne Steyn be off the bench today? Johannes Payne says, so Eric, you're put white between the blue. Yeah. And then Achilles says, I wish there was a new rule that you can't buy rugby players from other countries. Only way getting a player from overseas if they live in your country for 4 years or so, but they can't play for your club. Referring to the pouting that's currently going on here in South Africa. I mean, quality players now leaving South Africa again. And then Pierre Brett says Warwick Gelant is out. So then Warwick Gelant will have no influence in this game as well then. I'm just going by what the team sheets that I had before, and obviously no audio from my side, so I can't know exactly who's playing. Achilles says that way South Africa won't lose players to other clubs from overseas. And then Pierre Britt says minor hand injury, so that's the reason why Warwick Gelant isn't playing today. So we're about to get this game underway. Both teams are ready for this one, and it should be a very, very good game. I don't know. As a Shark supporter, I don't know who I'm going to back today. I'm going to sit this one on the fence because both teams really deserve a victory here. And whichever way it goes, it's going to have a big influence on the outcome of the rest of the season. So here we go. Chris Smith with a kick off, a very flat kick downfield inside the 22, collected by the Stormers and kicked downfield by Ricus Pretorius, and it's going to find touch round about on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. So massive kick early on here from Ricus Pretorius. A great kick from him to start off this game for the Stormers, and that is a really massive kick considering it's only Cape Town. So MC says a draw good for us Sharks fans. Yeah, that would be good. So, but I know the chances of it being a draw is going to be very slim. So, like I say, I'm sitting on the bench this time. Right, taken in by Rua Norkia, and a driving maul set up here by the Bulls. It has collapsed, and the referee says play on. So Zach Berger needs to get this one out for the Bulls now. Marvin Uri has disrupted that ball, but it does come out to Carl Brink, who takes it up to the halfway line for the Bulls. 5 meters from the right-hand touchline. Zach Berger looks like he is going to put a little kick in behind here for Cannon Moody to chase down. Not going to find too much distance. Bounces on the 10-meter line, collected by Kitshoff now. 10-meter line inside their own half. Herschel Yankees gets it out to Manny Libok, who kicks it straight down the middle of the field after it here, and collected beautifully by the Bulls now. Kurtley Aronson puts it on the bird, and he's going to find touch roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line inside Bulls territory. Right. Antoinette Gerbert also says, hi, Stormers, Guru, big Stormers fan, Antoinette. And then back in the day, Andre Hubert played with a broken hand in the final. But this is not a final, Sakabula, but I know what you're saying. Achilles says, I hate the pouching con, they grow their own players. So, yeah, South Africa produces the best players, and that's a fact. Right, here comes the throw-in taken by Marvin Uri. Now, Herschel Yankees out to Manny Lebok, who's going to put in up and under here for them to chase. Roundabout between the 10 and the 22, beautifully collected by Kurtley Aronson, which makes his way up to the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Now Zach Berger is waiting for it, gets it out to Marcel Kitsia. He's going to set it up, tackled by Kitshoff. Held up in the tackle there, now brought to ground. Will this ball come back quickly for the Bulls? Yes, it does. Zach Berger, out it goes to Harold Forster. Malone Mapu, there's a bit of space here for the Bulls. Up over the 10-meter line they go. Sabella Sinatla tackles Kurtley Aronson. And Dion Fourie quickly over that ball. Has he stolen it? Yes, he has. There's a ball now for the Stormers, knock on from the Bulls as well. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Stormers here between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. Yep, it is what you say, Mutsabas. Yankees have to have a big one today. And then AJ Jimmy Bob says, let's go Stormers. Let's see. Kali also says, how's it, Guru? I'm hoping for a great game of rugby. Come on, you Stormers. Right, so the support definitely split here at the moment. Let's go and have a look at the poll so far. So 74 votes, and the Stormers in comfortable victory so far with 65% of the votes and only 35 going to the Bulls. So, yeah, let's see how it's going to turn out. Is there a big crowd today? Yeah, there's quite a lot of people. I don't know the exact number, MC, but it's a much larger crowd than the week before in Cape Town. So I'm expecting maybe around, well, between 10 and 15,000 people, if I'm correct, maybe more, who knows. Right, so the first scrum goes down, and we will have a reset scrum. So 3 minutes gone in this first half, no score yet, and no clear dominance from any side so far in this one. Achilles says, knowing Guru, he would rather support Stormers. He's not a big fan of the Bulls. It's not that I'm not a big fan of the Bulls. It's just that the Bulls are more rivals to the Sharks than the Stormers are to them. And given the fact that we've played so much over the last couple of years in finals and stuff and getting beaten by the Bulls, obviously I might just go to the side of the Stormers. Who knows? Rowan L says, hi, love your beats and lives. Thanks, Rowan. And then Kali says, Stormers need to keep the defense on show today. The Bulls are a lethal team when they can be. Absolutely. Right, here comes the first scrum feed. Herschel Yankees controlling at the back. There's a penalty to the Stormers. Absolutely manhandling the Bulls there at scrum time. And the penalty now to the Stormers between the 10 and the halfway line, about 10 meters from the right-hand touchline inside the Bulls territory. Achilles says, LOL Guru, I knew it. Yeah, I know. Mamania says, commiserations to our sevens team. I think they lost to the USA just a little bit earlier, so I'm not quite sure. Stormers deciding not to have a shot at goal here, and they go for touch. Finding, is that? No, it is going to go out round about 7 meters out from the Bulls' try line. So a great attacking opportunity now for the Stormers early on. Which the boss says, that's how you scrum a quee all day. And then Rowan L says, let's go Stormers. So a lot of Stormers supporters here in the chat. Achilles, it might become a very long day for you or for them. We'll find out in about, around about 80 minutes time. Mamania says, Bulls get scrummed. Yep, absolutely. Here comes the first throw in from Skaran Tubeni. Oh, it's been stolen by Ruan Orkia. Now gets it out to Marcel Kutsia. Right on his own try line. Now about 5 meters out. The Bulls have snatched that line out. Zach Berger now waiting for it. Looks like he's going to put this over the top here for the Bulls. Goes with the box kick over the top. And he is going to find touch round about just outside the 22 of the Bulls. So line out to the Stormers now. Great opportunity goes a begging there for the Stormers early on. 6 minutes gone in this first half. Right, so far the Stormers dominating at scrum time and the Bulls at line-out time, it seems. So vital components. Let's see if Scudder and Tiberi can get this one now. Gilly says, that's how you steal a ball from a fake thunderstorm. Right, here they come with the throw-in taken by Marvin Wurry. Here comes the driving maul from the Stormers. They should have done this earlier. Here off the back now, Herschel Yankees. The Louw pass not working out. And Carl Brink has taken this ball from the Stormers now up to between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. Zach Berger out to Chris Smith, who puts it on the boot now. Nobody at the back here now. It's taken beautifully by Damian Willems, who kicks it downfield. At the bounce of the ball, kind to Tamwe, who beats Damian Willems off the round. Gets it up to Kurtley Arendse. Takes it up to round about the 10-meter line here inside Bulls territory. Now Zach Berger passes it, but the touch judge says it's in touch. So it will be a line out to the Stormers. Round about on the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Well, interesting start here. A lot of kicking and a lot of mistakes at line-out from the Stormers. Mistakes from the Bulls at scrum time. So it's going to come down to who does the elements the best today. And but fairly a very competitive game between the two sides so far. Right. Andre Dumini says, how's it going? How are you doing? What is your score for this one? I say Stormers to take it by 7. Go Stormers. So I'm sitting on the fence today, Andre. Whichever team win, I'll be happy for them. Line out stolen here by the Bulls. And here comes Sean Grobler now. Up over the 10-meter line inside the Bulls half. Gets it back to Chris Smith now. Harold Foster. Long cut up pass to Tambwe. Tambwe up to the halfway line. Nearly past the Sinatla there. Up over the halfway line now. Brought down. Zach Berger on the blind side. He's going to have a bit of space here. Puts a little kick in behind. But collected by the Stormers. Very sloppy. Ruanel gets it out to Manny Libok. 5 meters from his own try line. And he's going to put it on a boot. And he's going to find touch. Let's see. Quickly thrown in by the Bulls though. But the referee having none of it, and it will be a line out. Well, are they coming back for a little knock on? It seems, I think, yes. So it might be a Bulls scrum down. Let's just have a look. Tambwe nearly darting around Sinatla. Then Zach Berger going down the fringe there with a bit of space. And Damian Willems, with a little knock on there. So it is going to be a Bulls put into the scrum here, right on the 22-meter line. Right, Alfie says, despite the Bulls didn't start as good as I want to, I still think the Bulls will win it. And then Mamania says, I won't bet, period. And then Andre Dumini says, Sharks will take it versus the Lions by 10. And then Achilles says, the Bulls keep attacking like this. Stormers can't handle this. So here they come off the back now. Harold Foster is going to straighten the line right up to the 22-meter line now. Zach Berger out to Carl Brink, who knocks it on. And now Marvin Wurry gets the pass out to Manny Libok. Very sloppy again. Now he's going to get the pass out to Sinatla. They're on their own try line. Here's the Stormers. But they are going to come back for that little knock on first from the Bulls. So We are going to have that scrum. Let's see, round about on the 22-meter line again, about 15 meters to the right-hand side of the field. Musabar says it's going to be a Yankee show today, and that boogeyman is going to go for the kill. Mamania says, Achilles, you're talking about the guppies. Right, so 10 minutes gone in this first half. No score just yet, but the Bulls are well and truly on the attack. Just at little errors at the moment, letting them down. Right, scrum right on the 22-meter line here. Herschel Yankees to feed this one in. Angelo Andrews says Stormers to win this one. Also, it's Cape Town. MC says, how can Marvin Uri have a Bok cap? He's shocking. Yeah, it's not been good so far, but I must admit that he hasn't played too poorly in the last couple of games, MC. Right, so free kick here to the Stormers from that scrum. Early push there from the Bulls, and the Stormers will be able to clear this one downfield as far as possible. Right, so I think it's just outside the 22 then, so they won't be able to kick it out directly into touch. Kelly says die stompies gaan huil op hulle eie veld vandag. So we'll see about that one. Like I say, I'm sitting on the fence today. Whichever team wins here, I'll be glad for South Africa, and I'll feel sad for the losing side. Let's put it that way, because both have been playing some really good rugby, and it does affect the overall lock, whichever team loses here. Musabar says, leave Ori alone. He's been marvelous in this. Right, Herschel Yankees to feed this one in for the Stormers. They've decided to go for another scrum instead. And a big push from the Bulls this time, but the Stormers do get it out now. Herschel Yankees out to Damian Willems, who puts it on the bird. Not going to find touch, but that ball is going to bounce inside the 22. Now Kurtley Arends up against Sinatla, gets the pass out to Tambwe. Tambwe tries to cut pass inside Dion Fourie, but runs straight into him. Now the Bulls have got it again between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Taken up by Marcel Kutsia. Tackled there by Achieva Diamani. Ball comes out. Zach Berger gets Herschel Yankees on him very quickly. And stolen on the ground by Dion Fourie. But he gives away the penalty. And it's a penalty to the Bulls playing the ball on the ground. 13 minutes gone in this first half. Still no score. And the Bulls now with a penalty here between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside their own half. Right, the kick downfield from Chris Smith is going to find touch round about between the 10 and the 22 of the Stormers. So the Bulls now with a good attacking opportunity. Dion Fourie can be so good at times, but he does tend to give away a couple of penalties. Well, I personally didn't feel anything wrong with that one. I think Dion Fourie did really well. He was the first one there after the tackle, and just quickly over it he went. So not quite sure that penalty was right. But here they come as the Bulls now from the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. Chris Smith going with a high up under here. Chased down by Lionel Marper, but collected by Damian Willems. So now just outside the 22 in the middle of the field. Yankees gets it out to Kitshoff. Kitshoff puts his head down just outside the 22 now. Looks like Elrich Louw has won a penalty here on the ground for the Bulls. And holding on by Kitshoff. So a great penalty win there by Elrich Louw, stamping off his authority early on in this game. Penalty right in front here for the Bulls. Very kickable indeed. But let's see if the Bulls decide to go for the corner. Yeah, they are going to have a shot at goal here. 14 minutes gone. And Chris Smith will line this up for the first points of the game. Right in the middle of the field, just outside the 22. Should be a key for him. Right, so penalty attempt coming up now for Chris Smith. Penalty won by Elrich Louw on the ground there. So really good opportunity early on for the Bulls. So far 107 votes. The Stormers winning it with 62-37 and 1% for a draw. That kick has gone over, so it's 3-0 for the Bulls here in this game. After about 15 minutes of play, It's the Bulls 3, the Stormers 0. Right, let's see how this one is going to pan out. A very tightly contested game between these two at the moment. Still anybody's game at the moment. We'll have to wait and see who's going to get the first try of this game. And restart from Manny Lebok as they get this game back underway. Taken by Chris Smith. Gets it out to Zach Berger. Puts it on the boot. That is a massive kick from him. All the way up to the halfway line. Just inside the Stormers' half. It will be a throw-in to the Stormers. So far, it's just been a really tight battle between the two. Defensively, both teams holding out firmly at the moment as we see that ball hit the cameraman. Just giving a thumbs up to the rest of the crowd who probably gave him a bit of a cheer there. So 3 points to 0. It's the Bulls leading at the moment. Now Skaran Tubeni with the throw-in fights Chiva Diamani. Now Herschel Yankees. Manny Lebok going high up into the air. Rikas Pretorius and Dion Fourie chasing after this. But Manosh Tambwe makes the mark inside the 22. And the Bulls can clear this ball again from inside their own 22. Right, he puts it on himself to kick this downfield. And he's going to find a brilliant touch finder right on the 10. Well, just between the 10 and the 22 of the Stormers. So a massive return there from Adosh Tambwe. 16 and a half minutes gone in this first half. And it's 3 points to 0. The Bulls leading at the moment. Right, let's have a look here. I was waiting for the shots to be fired here between the Stormers and the Bulls fans about the money and Zelts and everybody. So it's quite good to see that guys are having a crack at each other today. Right, here comes the throw-in, and it's taken by Chiva Diamani for the Stormers. Maul formed by the Stormers now on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Skaran Tubeni controlling this ball here for them. Now it needs to come out. Herschel Yankees goes with the box kick over the top. Sanatla chasing after it. And Chiva Diamani knocked on by the Bulls. And here comes Herschel Yankees. Puts a little kick in behind. Charged down by the Bulls. So we are going to come back for that knock on from Adosh Tambwe. Right, so 17 and a half minutes gone, and it is going to be a scrum down out to the Stormers inside the Bulls half. 3 points to 0. The Bulls are currently leading. Right, 3 points to 0 it is. 18 minutes gone in this one, and it's very tight at the moment. Just to give my little 2 cents on everything in the comments section so far, I do believe the last time I checked, rugby was a professional sport, and you do get paid to play rugby. So it's all about who's got the money. And I mean, the Bulls have done well, the Sharks have done well to obtain the sponsorships and the deals that they have. So yeah, let us buy. There is a salary cap, so play within the salary cap. Right, Herschel Yankees now waiting for this ball at the back now. Gets it out, Manny Lebok on halfway now. Rikas Pretorius, he's going to straighten the line. Tackle by Lionel Mapu, brilliantly done as well. Now Herschel Yankees back, it comes to Marvin Uri. Stormers playing on the back foot at the moment. Now Herschel Yankees back to Lebok. Lebok is going to try and go himself, but tackled well there by Steenekamp. Now it's Ian van Roos. Tackled by Marcel Kutsia and Elrich Louw. Not gaining any ground on that occasion. Now Herschel Yankees back, it comes to Damian Willems, who goes high up into the air. Chase now coming from Leland Zas. Oh, Leland Zas have collected that ball now. Tian Fourie has got it. It's between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls now. Tian Fourie still going just outside the 22 now. Yankee Kutsov. Kutsov gets the pass out to Herschel Yankees now. Damian Willems tries to go into a half gap that doesn't exist. Brought down Herschel Yankees again. Manny Lebok. Lebok out to Chiva Diamani, but it's been knocked on by Chris Smith. In the tackle now, Sinatla's got it back for the Stormers. Up to the 10-meter line they go. And quickly over that ball was Carl Brink. And the Stormers will lose that. So they're going to come back for that knock-on in the tackle by Chris Smith. Right, so we're about 20 minutes gone in this first half. And it's still only 3 points to 0. It is going to be another scrum down here between the 10 and the 22 inside Bulls territory. So a Stormers scrum, a big scrum needed from them now. Right, between the 10 and the 22, 57% possession to the Bulls at the moment, 43 to the Stormers, then 48% territory to the Bulls and 52 to the Stormers. So pretty much even at the moment. And then Cully says this Bockhand player selection is just shocking. I actually haven't had a look at it, but I do know that Van Roos, as well as myself, could see is not part of that first alignment camp, which is absolutely shocking. But you have to remember, it's only the first one of the season. So there will be another one, and hopefully Van Roos and Marcel Coetzee will be invited to that camps, hopefully. Joe Randon Volkvane says, hello, Mikey's, how's it going? Right, here's the first scrum now. Well, not the first. Here's the scrum from the Stormers now. Manny Libbok. Out it goes Rikus Pretorius. There's a bit of space here for the Stormers. Damian Willemse gets the pass out to Leland Zas up to the 22. Gets the pass out to Willemse, but he gets bundled into touch just over the 22-meter line. So some great defensive display there from the Bulls there inside their own 22. Great work by Damian Willemse and Leland Zas there. Gerrit Davids says Bulls forever. And Achilles says, Van Roos definitely should get picked. Yeah, I think maybe they're waiting for the second alignment camp, but I don't know what the wait is for, though. But hopefully we'll see him in that setup real soon. Right, line up to the Bulls, just inside the 22 of the Bulls at the moment. Johan Groblaar with the throw into this lineup. He is going to find Waldsteenkamp, gets it out to Zach Berger. Marcel Coetzee is going to take this up for them, just up over the 22. Zach Berger now waiting for it as the ruck has been formed by the Bulls. He is going to go with the box kick over the top himself and not going to find touch into the hands of Leland Zassen halfway. Gets it out to Willemse. Willemse up to the 10-meter line. Now he needs support. He is going to get it from the Stormers now up to the 10-meter line. Here comes Van Roos. Roos, he's knocked it on now in the tackle from Chris Smith. And it will be a Bulls scrum down here, roundabout on the 10-meter line in the middle of the field. An unforced error there. And Van Roos not happy with himself at all. Right, so he beat the first defender in Carl Print, but then Chris Smith got the better of him in that tackle, and it got ripped basically out of his hand. But 22 and a half minutes gone in this one, and it's a very even game. Scrum on the 10-meter line of the Bulls now. And the Stormers having one scrum penalty will be looking to put the pressure on this Bulls side now. Right. Cully says Stormers growing into the game, but just shocking at the moment. And then Achilles says, Van Roos, the only reason I'm still back, I'll still back the Stormers on occasion. Absolutely. Yeah, here we come now. Chris Smith with a kick downfield from that scrum, and he is not it's going to be going out directly into touch. So it will be a line out to the Stormers just outside the 22 of the Bulls. Well. It would have been a fantastic kick had that not gone out directly into touch, but it's little mistakes like that could cost you the game in the end. Musabar says, shocking if that's true by Bockerman. What's the message being sent to our young players? Why not give them exposure to the environment? Absolutely. Right, here comes the Stormers now from that lineout. They are, the lineout was roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. So here they come now on the 10-meter line. It is Van Roos straightening the line for the Stormers now up over the 10. Now Herschel Yankees, Manny Libbok with the pass out to Ruanel. He cuts back inside, beats the first two defenders. But brought down by Ruan Orkia. Not a lot of distance, mate. Now, Herschel Yankees. Back to Libbok now on the loop around with Willemse. Gets the pass out to Leland Zas up over the 22-meter line. He goes. Just inside the Bulls territory now. Herschel Yankees gets the pass out to Dion Fourie. 5 meters inside, but a penalty against the Stormers. Diving off their feet. Neetling Boucher. Discipline so vital as they give away the penalty just inside the 22. Bulls penalty. And the Stormers being their own worst enemy at the moment. First losing a line out 5 meters from the Bulls try line, and now penalty for off their feet just inside the 22 of the Bulls. Discipline. basic errors. Line out is going to find touch on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. It will be a Bulls line out here. Still 3 points to 0. The Bulls lead this game. And Gully says, damn, we give the Bulls a free pass right here, or right there. Right. Throw-in coming up now for the Bulls on the 10-meter line inside their own half at the moment. Facebook you, how's the 2-8s doing? So far, Elrich Louw looked good, but van der Roos haven't really been in the game so far. And just as I say that, the Bulls win the line-up, but give away a penalty for holding on the ground there. And it's Marvin Wurry who wins the penalty there on the ground. Marcel could see a pin. So a penalty here to the Stormers on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory, round about 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline, as Manny Lebok has signaled that he will have a shot at goal from here. Great work there from the Stormers in that line-out, not allowing the Bulls to set a ball up, went to ground, and Marvin Wurry stole that ball on the ground. Right, Stormers just got to work hard and show the Bulls a Storm is stronger than a Bull. Right, so Elrich Louw, just to sum that up again so far, Elrich Louw's won a penalty on the ground so far for the Bulls. Haven't taken the ball up as much. He's been very involved in the loose, at the ruck time. While van der Roos has been taking the ball up a little bit more, but he's also knocked one ball on and, not getting the distance so far, but still very even between the two. The kick from Manny Lebok is over, and after 27 minutes of play, it's 3-3 here in Cape Town. So it's all square at the moment and all to play for here after just 27 minutes of play in this game. Right, Chris Smith to restart this one from the halfway line. Deep kicking taken by Rikus Pretorius, and he kicks it downfield almost immediately, which is a really good kick from him. Fighting touch all the way on halfway. That's a brilliant kick from Rikus Pretorius. Didn't have a lot of space to work with there on a line, and he did a really good job with it, in fact. So 3-3 here after 28 minutes of play, and it's as tight as the scoreline suggests at the moment. Willem's pulling the strings at the moment. Need Lebok to boss it. Yeah, he is doing really well so far. And then Mursabas says this game needs the boogeyman. Right, throwing Jan Groblaar to the back to Nortje. Now Zach Berger out to Harold Foster. Carl Brink straightening up for them. Just up over halfway now, Zach Berger. Back it comes to Chris Smith now, looking for a kick downfield. Not a great kick from him. And the mark has been made by Leland Zas, run about 7 meters from his own try line. So, not the greatest of kicks downfield by Chris Smith on that occasion. Leland Zas is going to take this kick himself now, looking to find a bit of distance, and that one is going to find touch roundabout on the halfway line, but quickly thrown in by the Bulls. Here they come from their own 10-meter line now. Tambwe gets it out to Harold Foster. Harold Foster straightening up for him. Just up over halfway, you guys. Brought down now. Zach Berger, slow ball coming now. Volt Steenkamp puts his head down. Dion Fourie onto him in a flash. Now Zach Berger, back it comes to Elrich Louw. Good defense there from Andre Smith. Zach Berger waiting for it again. Gets it out to Chris Smith again, who goes high up into the air. Again, the kick a little bit too far. And Manny Lebok makes an easy mark. 5 meters inside his 22. Right, so some really poor kicking from the Bulls at the moment. Really useless kicks at the moment. Ethan asking, did I watch the sevens? Unfortunately, I didn't. So, yeah, I just saw that last bit where the USA beat the Blitzbok earlier. So, yeah. Right, so 3-3 here with 10 minutes to go in this first half. It is 3-3, and yeah, it's as tight as can be. Right, throw in now coming from the 10-meter line inside the Bulls territory now. Jan Grobler, well, inside Stormers territory, thrown by Grobler. Oh, it's been overthrown. And yes, current Benny Dion Fourie, Manny Libok going high up into the air. Rickus Pretorius chasing after this one, but it's taken by Tambwe right on the halfway line, makes a couple of meters, almost up to the 10-meter line. Zach Berger, back it comes to Marcel Kutsia, beats two defenders. Tackled by Marvin Uri, just inside the Stormers half. Zach Berger throwing a little dummy, but getting manhandled there. And the referee blows on his whistle. Let's just see what the call is going to be. Might have been a little bit of a high tackle there from Yetling Bushia on Zach Berger. Let's just see what happens. 9.5 minutes to go in this first half. Yeah, it's a high tackle from, well, let's have a look. I think it was from Dion Fourie who made the high tackle. Oh, no, it's Ruanel who gets penalized on the halfway line, about 10 meters from the left-hand touchline. So will the Bulls have another shot at goal here, or are they going to go for touch? No, it is going to be Chris Smith to have a shot at goal here. It's between the 10 and the halfway line inside Stormers territory, about 10 meters from the left-hand touchline. So a chance for the Bulls to regain the lead in this one. No tries been scored. It's been very tight, and 2 penalties apiece so far from both sides. We do have the poll up on the channel. 164 votes so far. Who will win this North-South derby? Stormers with 60% at the moment. The Bulls with 40%. Right, the kick from Chris Smith, and it's gone to the right of the post. So the scoreboard remains 3-3 here. We've got 8 minutes to go in this first half. Alfonso Sissel says, so what happened to Gelant? So I'm guessing that he's got a little niggle with his hand or something. Not quite sure what the reason for that was. Right, so we are going to have a 22-meter restart here from the Stormers. And it's Manny Libok to try and kick this downfield as far as possible. Right, the kick downfield, and it's going to be collected by Walt Steenkamp on the 10-meter line. Bulls now have territory or possession as Johan Grobler puts his head down, and let's see what happens from here. Gets it out on the halfway line, straightening the line, and now gets it out to Harold Forster up to the 10-meter line of the Stormers. In the middle of the field, Zach Berger now waiting for it, but it's a little knock-on from the Bulls, and it will be a scrum down to the Stormers. Well. Right, so Willem Louw also says, hello, Guru. Unfortunately, I can't see who this is, but one of the Facebook users have joined in as well. So hi to everybody on Facebook as well. Wynand Rautenbach says, Ruanel, too many high tackles. And then Mursabar says, Chris Smith, a good, honest 10, no X factors, same as Tim Swill. They're great club players, nothing extra. Well, Chris Smith could still develop. You know, he's still young, while Tim Swill, I think, has been around for a while now. Kali says, what Guru, no Warwick on the bench? That's a real worry. So he was on the initial bench, but it seems like he has been removed from the side, Kali. So current standings, the Stormers with an 83% of reaching the quarterfinals, and the Bulls with an 85% chance of reaching. So I'm not quite understanding that one. But anyway, 3-3 it is. Scrum down to the Stormers. Here's the feed on their own 10-meter line. Let's see what happens with this one. Van Roos controlling at the back now. He picks it up. He is going to take on the defense almost up to the halfway line, but isolated. And the ball got ripped by Elrich Louw, but he knocks it on, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would have been a stolen ball on the ground again for Elrich Louw. He's really playing exceptionally well today, is Elrich Louw. Definitely outshining Van Roos at the moment, but not by much. Van Roos just running a little bit away from his support play there off the back of that scrum, and the Bulls onto that ball in a flash through Elrich Louw. All right, so Alfie Fisser says Bulls kicking and not so good and handling not what it should be. Also, why kick attack ball away? I'm not quite sure, Mursabas. I'm not sure who's on the bench. I didn't see the actual lineup on the TV. I just went with what I got from News 24. So yeah, we'll find out a little bit later who on the bench. Maybe Sergio Peterson. Maybe, who knows? Right, Herschel Yankees to feed this ball into the scrum here for the Stormers, just inside Stormers half. Good scrum from both sides now. It's been knocked on by Herschel Yankees. Can you believe it? So it is going to be a scrum down to the Bulls, just inside the Stormers half. Facebook user says Bulls may kick the ball away. Well, let's see if I can find out who will we be able to see. Yeah, so Peterson is on the bench then, and yeah, the Stormers are just letting themselves down at vital stages in this game. Same with the Bulls at the moment. Ethan says, Guru, I'm concerned about our strength in depth for the Rugby World Cup, not getting our cover players set up and experienced in the box jersey or forwards. No, I think we've got enough. Look, Russie and Jarkey obviously knows exactly what they're doing, and they're building for the World Cup, which we might forget at this stage. The World Cup is just next year, so you never know. I'll get back to that one just shortly. Here comes Zach Berger off the back of that scrum. Harold Forster out to Midosh Tambwe. Midosh Tambwe out to Cannon Moody, but it's not a good pass as it goes into touch just up over the halfway line. So way too many errors at the moment from both sides, really. Just ball's not going to hand. Little knock-ons here and there. Discipline not as it should be at times. And yeah, we need to definitely, both teams need to settle down and play a little bit better. Right, so as far as the depth of the Springboks goes, and especially referring to Van Roos, he's definitely the future of Springbok rugby for number 8. But given the situation that we are currently in, and I think I'm speaking on behalf of Marcel Coetzee as well, if you look at the depth of the Springbok loose forwards, you've got Dwayne Vermeulen, Jasper Wiese, Pieter Steph de Toey. You've got Sia Khaleesi as the captain, which is not going to change, and he will definitely be leading the box next year at the World Cup. And yeah, you just look at that, and then you've got your overseas-based players as well, people that are familiar with the box setup already. And it's going to be really difficult to knock that door down right here, right now. But Van Roos and Louw, definitely the future of Springbok rugby. Right, scrum feed to the Stormers then. They've decided to go for the scrum instead of the line-out. Manny Lebok on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Gets it out to Willem. So the kick downfield. Slipped as he kicked, but still gets a good kick away. Cannon Moody now inside his own 22. He's going to run this, and he runs into a gap. Is Cannon Moody. Gets the pass out to Tambwe on halfway. Puts a little stab through. But it's going to roll. Still rolling. And into touch. And it's going to be Willems who runs that ball into touch. It's going to be a line out to the Bulls. 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. Wow. Interesting call there. As Willems thought that the ball was out already. Cannon Moody just running a gap in between Rikus Pretorius and Ruanel. And then got the pass out to Tambwe, who put it on the boot beautifully. That ball looked like it was going to roll into touch. And in the process, he got a great little kick in. And in fact, it is going to be a Stormers lineup as that ball ran into touch over, and then Willems collected it. Yeah, it is going to be a Stormers lineup, 10 meters from their own try line here. And with a minute to go in this first half, can the Stormers get this lineup throw in correctly? Right. Line out, stolen by the Bulls. And here comes Elrich Louw, 5 meters out from the try line. Zach Berger gets it out now. A big run from Carl Brink, driven back in the tackle. Still 5 meters out as the Bulls now. Grobler takes it up to just 3 meters out. Now Zach Berger throws a little dummy. He tried to go himself, but tackled by Andre Smith now. Still 3 meters out. Pick up and go from Elrich Louw. They're still 3 meters out as the Bulls. Pick up and go from Carl Brink now. Still good defense of the Stormers holding on. There's 20 seconds left in this first half. Marcel Coetzee's got his hands on, Nortje's got his hands on the ball. Gets it out to Steenekamp, 2 meters out from the try line. Pick up and go from the Bulls again. Up over the try line, but they're held up. Will the referee go upstairs for this one? I think the Stormers might have just stopped the Bulls there. Let's have a look. Time is up on the clock. So after this, it will definitely be halftime. Zach Berger went for it. Oh, he is going to be held up over that try line. Beautiful work from Achieva Diamani and Skaran Tibeni to hold him up. And it is going to be a goal line dropout here for the Stormers. So time is up on the clock, but they need to get this kickoff away. So Manny Lebok now to get this goal line dropout going for them. Right, here we go. A deep kick in from Manny Lebok is going to be caught by Carl Brink, who takes it up to just short of the 22-meter line here for the Bulls. Zach Berger, Johan Grobler, Chris Smith. Chris Smith with a long pass out to Lionel Mapu. Gets the pass out to Kurt Arends, who gets Damien Willemse with the same timing. Now Harold Foster takes it up to just up over the 10-meter line. It is Marcel Coetzee now. Just up over the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. Dion Fourie has stolen that ball on the ground for the Stormers. And now they need a scrum off here. Chiva Diamani gets it out to Lebok. Long cut-out pass to Willemse. Back on the inside to Ruanel. Ruanel up to the 10-meter line. Gets it out to Jefan Roos. Roos is going to take 3 defenders with him up to the halfway line. Now Herschel Yankees gets it out to Neetling Bashir. Manny Lebok again. Now Willemse, long pass out. Here's a chance now. Dion Fourie. Dion Fourie up over halfway for the Stormers up to the 10-meter line. Tackled by Harold Foster. Between the 10 and the 22-meter line now for the Stormers inside Bulls territory. Yankees, Lebok. Lebok is going to go with a little grubber kick, but into the hands of Gerard Steen of Marcel Coetzee. And the ball has been ripped by the Stormers again on the 22-meter line. Herschel Yankees gets it out. Skaran to Benny. Willemse again. Willemse to Rikus Pretorius to Sadelta. Just 10 meters out from the try line is the Stormers now. Right on the right-hand touchline. Andre Smith now takes it up for them. An opportunity here for the Stormers just before halftime. Quickly over that ball is the Bulls, but Herschel Yankees gets it up. Lebok straightening the line is Achieva Diamani. A step past all of them and gets the try under the post for the Stormers. Wow. What an end to this first half. As Achieva Diamani scores right under the post for the Stormers in a brilliant try. And it's 8 points to 3 with a conversion to come. Achieva Diamani has scored the first try of this game. Great stuff there from them. And the Stormers will go into this halftime break into the lead. Brilliant from the Stormers, all the way from their own 22. Counter-attack, a brilliant step past Walt Steenkamp as Achieva Diamani gets the try. Conversion should be over. It's right in front. Manny Lebok to take this conversion for them. Right, so Manny Lebok taking his time with his kick. He's still got 40 seconds left of the conversion, of course, but halftime will definitely be Stormers 10 and the Bulls 3. There we go. 10 points to 3 at halftime. The Stormers lead the Bulls here, and now the Bulls are going to have to go into halftime and wonder how they are trailing this game in this at the halftime break. So interesting first half or into this first half. I'm going to take a quick break, but when I do come back, we will be doing the second half of this game, so don't go anywhere. All right, and we are back for the second half, guys. It's been a quiet first half for the for about let's put it for 38 minutes. It was a very quiet game, and then suddenly the Stormers counter-attacked from inside their own 22 and went all the way to score the only try of this game, and it comes through Achieva Diamani, who scored in basically 2 minutes in extra time in the first half. And it was a great way to end that first half. It took a moment of magic to really get the first try of the game. And if that is what it's going to take to win this game, it's going to be absolutely interesting to see who's going to walk away with the game. Let's quickly go through the team lineups again. And Damian Willems have been quite extraordinary at the back for the Stormers. He's definitely hit a couple of gaps. He's putting his players into space from the back, and he's doing really well with it as well. Sanatla's been good on the defense. He's had a couple of opportunities where he's ran into a bit of space, but been cut down by the Bulls defense quite easily as well at times. And then Ruanel and Dricus Pretorius, it's been one of those games where they've been good at one stage and really bad at some stages in this game as well. A counter-attack from the Bulls inside their 22 was a straight result of Ruanel and Dricus Pretorius being outsmarted by Cannon Moody, which is not a very experienced player. So it says a lot. They need to up their defensive efforts in the second half as well. Leland Zas haven't had plenty of opportunities, but he's been solid on the high ball, and he's done his defensive work really well and has used his opportunities at times as well. And then Manny Libbok and Herschel Yankees, you're feeling the pressure from Harold Foster and also from Lionel Mapu, that rush defense of the Bulls at this stage, not having a lot of time to do what they want to do. So they're really doing well under the pressure that they are getting in that first half. And then if you look at the forwards, Evan Roos, a little bit disappointed today so far in his performance. He's getting outsmarted by Elrich Louw at the moment. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities in that first half to say as well. He's taken up the ball a couple of times. He had a knock-on or two here and there, and not having the kind of impact that we would expect from him in this first half. But Achieva Diamani and Dion Fourie has been solid as well. Achieva Diamani not doing too much in open play at this moment, but that step from him that resulted in the try was absolutely class. So kudos to that. But apart from that, he hasn't been involved that much. We need to up his game as well in the second half. Dion Fourie has been good at the breakdown. He's given away a penalty, and he just needs to get the timing of the steals correct. Also been outsmarted at the moment by Elrich Louw at the breakdown at the moment. And Marvin Urie has come into the game a little bit more. He didn't have a solid start, but he's looking a lot better now. Andre Smith is putting in the work. Yetland Forshire, Skaran Tubeni, and Kitshoff doing the work. Although Skaran Tubeni's lineouts have been a little bit woeful at times throughout this first half. So definitely needs to improve on that. Then Kurtley Arendse for the Bulls have been good. Moody has been solid. They just need to maybe look at their passing game a little bit more, because a lot of ball are being left behind by this Bulls side at the moment. And that's a fault of Kurtley Arendse, Cannon Moody, Lionel Mapu, and Harold Foster, and even Madosh Tambwe at times. And then I must say Chris Smith at times have looked good, but just overcooking a kick or two here. And then his overall general kicking, just useless kicks at this moment downfield to the Stormers, who's marking that ball quite easily at the moment. So hopefully a much better performance from Chris Smith in the second half. And then Zach Berger has been a little bit slow at the breakdown at times as well. But if you look at the forwards from the Bulls, Elrich Louw, Carl Brink, and Marcel Coetzee has been absolutely brilliant in that first half, along with Ruan Nortje and Walt Steenkamp. And then Morne Smith, Johan Grobler, and Gerard Steenkamp doing the work so far for them. And we're in for a cracking second half. I personally can't pick a winner just yet. The Stormers are leading by 10 points to 3. How important that try before halftime was, we'll have to wait and see going into this last 20 minutes of the game. So we'll see where it goes. We'll definitely be in for more of a physical second half. Hopefully it will open up a little bit more towards the end, and we can see a couple more tries. So both teams are now back onto the field, and we're about to start the second half. The Stormers are leading by 10 points to 3 at the moment. A try by Achiever Diamani on the stroke of halftime has put the Stormers into a 7-point lead, and the Bulls have got their work cut out for them. Right, so it is going to be the Stormers to restart this game for the second half, and it's going to be Manny Libbok to get proceedings underway for us here. Whoever you're supporting, whether you're a Stormers or a Bulls supporter, the next 40 minutes is going to be very important. High-hanging kickoff taken by Kurtley Arends, just outside the 22 now for the Bulls. Zach Berger controlling at the back of this ruck for the Bulls. Lucky going to send this up high into the air for the wingers, which they do. Here comes Cannon Moody chasing after this one, but beautifully taken by Willems inside the half of the Bulls. Just inside now, gets it out to Marvin Uri, right on halfway in the middle of the field now. Herschel Yankees waiting for this one. Very slow ball for the Stormers here as they just set things up. Now Herschel Yankees going with the boxing himself. Chase is now coming from Leland Zas. And Leland Zas has picked that beautifully up in the air. Up to the 22 they go now. Herschel Yankees back to Johan Roos. Roos tackled by Ulrich Louw and Mornay Smith on a 22-meter line. Now Manny Libbok. Back it comes to Willems that gets the pass out to Rikus Pretorius. But it's a forward pass to Rikus Pretorius. And it will be a scrum down to the Bulls. Right on the 22-meter line inside the Bulls territory. Brilliant pick out of the air there from Leland Zas. Zach Berger having no chance whatsoever there. Damian Willems are trying to get the miracle offload to Rikus Pretorius there. But it's gone forward out of the tackle. Scrum down to the Bulls. Right on the 22-meter line inside their own half. Right, so it is going to be Zach Berger to feed this ball in for the Bulls here. Just outside the 22 of the Bulls, about 10 meters from the left-hand touchline. An opportunity here for the Bulls maybe to kick this downfield. Right, Zach Berger feeding this ball in. Big scrum required from the Bulls and massive pressure on them, but they win the penalty as the Stormers are penalized there for going sideways. Wheeling the scrum or standing up in the scrum is the call from the referee. So penalty to the Bulls just outside the 22 and some relief coming up for them right now. Skarran Tebeni, the guilty party there as Chris Smith kicks this downfield and they've got the wind behind him now. That kick is going to find touch just about 5 meters outside of the 22 of the Stormers. So the Bulls do have a wind advantage here in the second half. So a big kick there from Chris Smith, finding touch 5 meters outside of the 22 of the Stormers. And a great opportunity now for the Bulls. They need to be more clinical if they want to come back to this. The Stormers have conceded 4 penalties already in this game. And the line out taken by Walt Steenkamp, slap away to the back taken by Zach Berger. They've lost a bit of ground here as Tambwe now needs to go to scrum off. Gets it out to Marcel Kutsia here between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside the Stormers half. Tambwe pick up and go from him. Not making any ground with it though. Now Zach Berger out to Mornay Smith, the prop forward. He sets it up for the Bulls again. Now pick up and go from Marcel Kutsia. Tackled by Marvin Uri. Under pressure now Chris Smith. Chris Smith tries to get the pass out, but it's intercepted by the Stormers now. Sanatla's got it right on his own 22-meter line. He's knocked that ball on. Here's a chance now for the Bulls. Gerard Steenkamp just short of the 22-meter line now. The referee blows on his whistle, and we will be going back for that knock-on from Sanatla. Well, little mistake there from, well, not a little mistake, it's a big mistake really from Sanatla, as it would nearly have given the Bulls an opportunity to really set things there. But yeah, it's been one of those games, too many mistakes. Mursabos says Mr. Guru is the best commentator. Thanks, Mursabos. 10 points to 3 it is at the moment. We've had 4 minutes in the second half, and it is going to be a scrum down to the Bulls. Just outside the Stormers 22 now, an opportunity for them. Just a little break quickly, as some of the players are receiving some attention at the moment. But what a game so far. Very physical, very demanding, but too many errors really from both sides at the moment. They will have to cut out those little errors if they're going to win this game, either sides today. Like I said, if you're just joining, the Stormers getting a try on the stroke of halftime to get the 7-point lead which they have at the moment. We've got 244 votes at the moment. The Stormers were 57% of the votes, and the Bulls were 41%, and then 2% going for a draw today. Top try scorers, Leland Zas with 9, Louw with 8, and then Marcel Coetzee with 8 as well. So you're having some high scorers in this game today. Right, so scrum feet now to the Bulls. Right on the left-hand touchline here, just outside the 22 of the Stormers. Big scrum required from them. It's going to be Elrich Louw picking that ball up off the back, takes it on himself, tackled by Dion Fourie, just outside the 22 now. Zach Berger out to Carl Brink. Carl Brink beats Achieva Diamani on the tackle, just short of the 22 now again. Zach Berger now, Marcel Coetzee takes it up beautifully for them. Up to the 22-meter line they go. Comes back now to Chris Smith. A little bit behind the advantage line. That ball has been ripped by the Stormers now. Here's a counter-attack opportunity for them. And Lionel Mapu totally blown out by Ruanel there, just outside the 22. But they do go to ground now. Neetling for sure takes it up for the Stormers, just outside the 22. Herschel Yankees now gets it out to Manny Libbok, who goes high up into the air. It is Sanatla chasing after this one on the 10-meter line. Beautifully taken by Chris Smith. Good tackle from Sanatla now. They need a strong of Zach Berger is there on the 10-meter line. Marcel Coetzee throws a little pass inside to Johan Grobler. Just up over the halfway line. Ball stolen by the Stormers. And here they come now. The Stormers. Manny Libbok with a kick downfield. Nobody at the back here for the Bulls. That ball is going to roll 5 meters out from the try line. Tambwe now picking it up. He is going to go. He's got plenty of time to kick this. And let's see where that one is going to find touch. Not a great kick from Tambwe, as we're just waiting to see where that went out exactly. And Lionel Mapu is going for a head assessment test here. A massive blowout by Ruanel on him. Lionel Mapu going in a little bit high, but a great fend off there from Ruanel on him. And, well, the result of that is going to go for the head assessment test. Right, so Cornel Hendricks on the field for Lionel Mapu. We've got 7 minutes gone in this second half. And the scoreline still 10 points to 3. It's going to be a line up to the Stormers on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory now. Skaran Tubeni with a throw in here. Taken by Andre Smith. Maul has been formed here by the Stormers on the 10-meter line. And a little knock on there from the Stormers. It's going to be a scrum down to the Bulls. So again, just a little unforced errors costing both sides at the moment. And yeah, so annoying. Right, Frans Malherbe also now on the field here for Neetling for sure now, as the Stormers bring on their first replacement of this game as well. Looking to enforce a little bit of damage to the Bulls scrum here. It's going to be very interesting. Right, so scrum down here to the Bulls. Right on the 10-meter line, right on the left-hand touch line here, inside Bulls territory. Mutsabar says Andre Smith and Marvin Woody, they just play, don't worry about the cameras. Yeah, they've been doing well, but some errors here and there. Right, Zach Berger has fed that ball in now and he gets it out. Chris Smith going high up into the air. Tambwe chasing after this one. Sanatla is underneath it and he's knocked it on. Oh, a penalty here against the Stormers. I think Achieva Diamani playing that ball in an offside position. So a chance here for the Bulls on the 10-meter line inside Stormers half, and Chiva Diamani has stayed down, receiving some attention as well. Yeah, Kelly has summed it up. Handling errors is our nightmare every game. So it's not just been the Stormers, the Bulls as well has been making too many unforced errors at this stage of the game. Right, so 10 points to 3, 8 minutes gone in this second half. It's going to be a penalty to the Bulls. Offside from the Stormers, and they're not going to have a shot at goal here. They are going to go for touch. And the Bulls are going to find touch round about, well, it's not a great kick, only 5 meters inside the 22. So could have done a lot better there, was Chris Smith on that occasion. Right, 10 points to 3, 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. Johan Grobler with the throw into this line out now for the Bulls. 15 meters out from the Stormers try line on the left-hand side of the field. And the Stormers have disrupted that line out. They need to get this back as the Bulls. They do get it back now. Carl Brink has made his way up to the 22-meter line. Van der Roos quickly up over that ball, and he wins the penalty for the Stormers. So there we go. Finally, Van der Roos coming to the party in this game as the Stormers win the penalty on the ground. They're right on the 22-meter line. Right, Bill Becker said try coming for the Bulls, but Van der Roos has disrupted that. And it's now penalty to the Stormers right on the 22-meter line. Kick downfield from Libok is going to find touch. Roundabout on the halfway line. So line out to the Stormers right on halfway here. They do have that 7-point lead. How important is that try going to be on the stroke of halftime? We'll have to find out in a bit. Still plenty of time left for the second half. Skaran Tubeni to throw this ball in for the Stormers now. Exactly 30 minutes left in this one as Chiva Diamani takes it in. Ball formed here by the Stormers now. Looking to gain a bit of ground here. We're driving more as the Stormers side now. Just up over the halfway line now. Herschel Yankees waiting for this one. He is going to go high up into the air. Sanatla needs to chase this one down. Not a lot of distance, right on the 10-meter line. Beautifully picked by Tamwe. Now the Bulls have possession, and now Zach Berger with the box kick over the top. Looking for space, but finds Manny Lebok almost immediately. He's going to go high up into the air. Sus chasing after this one. Back on the Bulls 10-meter line. Tamwe takes it in again. Gets the pass out now, Zach Berger. Zach Berger into space. Here comes the Bulls now. Up over the halfway line, up to the 10-meter line. Now corner Hendricks. Hendricks up to the 22, gets it out to Cannon Moody, and Moody's going to score the Bulls' first try of this game. In the corner they go, and the Bulls strike back almost immediately. Some poor kicking and unnecessary kicking has led to a Bulls try here after just 10 minutes in the second half. Wow, Cannon Moody's got some gas, I must say. Doesn't look like the fastest player in the world, but he managed to really sprint easily to the try line there. And great little breakout from Zach Berger. I thought for a second that he's blown it, but then got the pass out to Cornell Hendricks. And Cornell Hendricks out to Cannon Moody, out sprinting Libok and Zas for the try line. Well. Bulls on the board with their first try of this game. And it's 10 points to 8 with the conversion to come from Chris Smith. About 5 meters from the right-hand touchline. Important kick here for him. The Bulls have already missed one penalty today. That kick from him is struck beautifully, and it's all square again here with 28 minutes to go in this one. Nothing separating the two sides at the moment. 10-all it is as the Bulls strike back with a try of their own. Great base shown again by Cannon Moody. And we're in for a cracking 28 minutes in this one. Anybody's game. Right, here comes Manny Lebok with a restart there. And it's a high-hanging kickoff from him, just outside the 22, collected by Cornell Hendricks. Beautifully set up by the Bulls now, and controlled by Zach Berger at the back of this ruck, just outside the 22 of the Bulls. Right, here they come over the top. They go with Zach Burger's kick. Cannon Moody chasing after it, but it's beautifully taken by Damien Willemse, who fends off the first defense. Now on halfway, trying to run sideways, get the pass out to Smith. Smith with a long cutout pass to Rickus Pretorius. Rickus Pretorius up to the 10-meter line, passes back inside, but Touch just got his flag up for a foot in touch here. Is it going to be, well, is it foot in touch, or was that ball touched by a Bulls player into touch? We'll have to wait and see on this replay now. Rickus Pretorius went for a little bit of space there. Yeah, I think he might have got that pass out before he went into touch, and it should be a Stormers throw in here. But we are having a stop in play now just to receive some attention to one of the players. But I must say, so far it's been living up to the expectation. It's as close as you can get between the North versus South derby, and an absolutely vital game for both sides. Let's quickly go and have a look at the standings again as it is at the moment. And you'll see there the top 8 teams qualify for the playoffs. And currently the Stormers in 6th and the Bulls in 7th. A win for the Stormers, regardless of a bonus point, will put them up to 47 and possibly put them in 4th place today. If the Bulls win with no bonus point, they move up to 46 into 5th place, ahead of Edinburgh and the Stormers then. A draw, on the other hand, will give the Stormers 45 and the Bulls 44, which could mean that potentially they will move ahead of Edinburgh into 5th and 6th place, with the Sharks possibly overtaking them with a win against the Lions today into 5th place. So then Munster will remain in 4th spot on the lock. So vital that one of these two teams do get away with a victory today. Right, so Carl Brink has left the field, and he has been replaced by Arno Puerta now. So we are going to go back to this game now. And yeah, we've had, we've got 26 minutes left in this one. Anybody's game at the moment. It's going to be a scrum down here, and the ball is going to be fed in by Herschel Yankees just up over the 10-meter line of the Bulls, right on the right-hand touchline here for the Stormers. Right, big scrum coming up. As you know, Malherbe is on for the Stormers as well. So a big scrum needed from the Bulls here. Last thing they want to give away is a penalty now. Right, ball fed in. Very solid scrum from both sides. Now Herschel Yankees out to Libbok. Libbok to Rickus Pretorius on a loop around. Libbok again gets the pass out to Willemse. Long pass out to Leland Zaspies. One defender up to the 22-meter line, now brought down. Quick ball needed for the Stormers. Now here Van Roos takes it up just short of the 22-meter line. Now the Stormers. Libbok. Out it goes to Willemse. Willemse throws a dummy into the gap. Gets the pass back inside to Herschel Yankees. Just 10 meters out from the try line. Now brought down. Quick ball needed again from the Stormers. Now here Van Roos. Roos takes 2 defenders with him 5 meters out from the try line. Penalty advantage coming for the Stormers now. And, quickly over that ball was Marcel Kutsia. Wins it for the Bulls. But we are going to come back for a penalty to the Stormers right in front of the post. And the Stormers could take the lead in this game if they decide to go for goal. Yeah, cuts off a signal that he is going to have a shot at goal here. And the Stormers should now take the lead to 13 points to 10 here, right in front. Great breakout from Willemse. Maybe took the wrong decision to pass it back inside to Herschel Yankees. But overall, some great counter-attack rugby from the Stormers here. Yeah, it's a little bit early for yellow cards, Moosabas. Right, so right in front now, and the Stormers can take the lead again in this game. Right in front for Mary Libbok. Shouldn't have a problem with this one, as he's taking his time. There's about 13 seconds left on the penalty. We've had 288 votes. The Stormers now into the lead, 13 to 10. Stormers got 56%, Bulls 42 and 2% for a draw. So still anybody's game at the moment. 13 points to 10. The Stormers now lead this one with 24 minutes to go. Still anybody's game. Right, so the restart now from the Bulls is a deep kick off this time into the hands of Ruanel. He takes it up to just still just inside the 22 of the Stormers now. Herschel Yankees waiting for this ball at the back of this ruck. The Bulls are doing well to try and disrupt this. Herschel Yankees taking a long time now, goes to the box kick over the top. And here's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. So line out to the Bulls on the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. 23 minutes left, Mursabas. Still just more than a quarter left in this game. Still anybody's game. It's a 3-point battle at the moment. I'm not going to answer that one, Mursabas, because I'm not, these days, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube. They unmonetize you almost immediately for certain stuff. So I don't know. I'm just going to say it's lost in translation. Right, here comes the Bulls now on the halfway line. They've gone backwards. Harold Foster takes it up for the Bulls now, right in the middle of the field. Now Johan Grobler nearly into a little half gap. Up over halfway, he goes. Zach Berger out to Chris Smith, goes high up into the air. Now chasing this one down is Cannon Moody. The ball is going to come to Leland Zasta and Sinatla to kick this downfield for them. Straight down the middle of the field into the hands of the Bulls now. Tamwe on the counter here. Now gets it out to Cornel Hendrick. Hendricks out to Harold Foster. Harold Foster to Arno Puerta. The Bulls on the attack now up to the 10-meter line they go. Quick ball needed for them, but a brilliant counter ruck here from the Stormers have secured the ball for them. And Dion Fourie now up to halfway he goes. Quickly up over that ball now. Herschel Yankees. Back it comes to Libbok. Libbok to Damien Willemse. Willemse to Ruanel. Ruanel up over the halfway line. Nearly into a gap there. Brought down by Cornel Hendricks. Just up over the 10-meter line now. Herschel Yankees gets it back now to Manny Libbok. Libbok long cut up pass to Van Roos is going to straighten the line for them. Brilliant tackle there from Chris Smith. Gets the pass back to Manny Libbok. Manny Libbok with a little grubber through, collected by Mornay Smith, but the referee now blows on his whistle. Let's just see what the call is here. I think there might be a penalty advantage to the Stormers again. Right, so say it in Afrikaans. Yeah, that's maybe an idea. Right, so we are coming back for, I think, what is, let's just see, another penalty to the Stormers just inside Bulls territory. And they are going to have a shot at goal right in the middle of the field. So on the angle, I would say about 40, 46, 47 meters out, right in the middle of the field for Manny Libbok to try and put the Stormers ahead with 6 points now. But some great attacking rugby from the Stormers at times in this game has been really good to watch. Right, so Musabar says, Stormers, we just need another try, but I'll take a half-point win as well. Christian says, hi, Guru, excellent commentary once again. Thanks, great match. Thanks, Christian. Dave Davis says, 300 people plus watching, only 44 likes. Hit that like button, guys. It is there at the bottom of your screen. Just press the like and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. All the support needed where we can get it. Loki says, when is this guy getting a commentating contract? Again, thanks, Loki. So that kick goes over, and it's 16 points to 3. The Stormers now lead with 20 minutes to play in this game. So it's a 6-point lead here for the Stormers with 20 minutes to play. This game could come down to the wire. Right, Chris Smith with the restart here. And, vital 20 minutes left in this game. A deep kick in from Chris Smith again, taken by Sinatla. Good tackle there from Tamwe, but he gets the pass out to Ruanel now. Ruanel sets it up nicely for the Stormers inside the 22 now. Herschel Yankees just waiting for this ball to come out. Right, Herschel Yankees controlling this one at the back here. Zach Berger trying to persuade the referee to say that ball was out, but he does get the kick away, and he's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line. Ron van Graan says, appreciate your commentary, even if we are only 318 viewers. Well, that's actually good. I mean, it's not a Springbok game. With a Springbok game, we normally get up to 2,000 people watching at one time. So, yeah, it's slow poison at the moment, but we'll get there when the Springboks play Wales. Right, Hugo Bester said die Bulls gaan wen, hou dop. Right, anything is still possible as Dion Fourie leaves the field for Junior Pokamela, as well as Jason Dixon on as well. Right, the Bulls now going to try and attack here from the halfway line. Harold Foster held up in the tackle beautifully by Pokamela. Now Zach Berger, Johan Grobler, he's caught behind the advantage line now. Yeah, van der Roos quickly up over that ball, but the Bulls do get it back now. Zach Berger controlling at the back here. Looks like he is going to go with the box kick over the top here. And the chase will be coming from Tamwe, but it's a little bit too deep. And an easy mark for Damian Willemse, just inside the 22. Michelle says, thanks for the commentary. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the support as well. Right, Willemse to kick this downfield. Can get a lot of distance on this. It's just inside the 22 as well. And Willemse with the kick downfield. Let's see, not the greatest of kicks. Finds touch on the 10-meter line. Well, that's not a great kick from Willemse. Right, line out to the Bulls on the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. We've got 17 minutes left in this one. Important lineup coming up for this Bulls side. This Johan Grobler just talking to Gerard Steenekamp there. 16-10 the Stormers lead. Right, throw into this line out and it's taken. Oh, it's been stolen by the Stormers now brilliantly. And here comes Achieva Diamani. Achieva Diamani up over the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. Paul de Wet now gets it out to Ruanel. Damian Willemse. Willemse tries to step past a couple of defenders, but only up to the halfway line. Paul de Wet gets it out to Junior Pokamela as well. He's up over the halfway line now. 5 meters inside Bulls territory. Paul de Wet out to Manny Libbok. Goes high with the up and under. Chase coming from Ruanel now. Oh, it's been knocked on by Tamwe, and here van der Roos gets the ball. Between the 10 and the 22 now. Paul de Wet gets the pass out to Junior Pokamela. It's gone on to Manny Libbok. Libbok cuts back inside with Willemse. No cut back inside up over the 22 they go. But a penalty to the Bulls. Coming in from the side from the Stormers. And a penalty one there for the Bulls. Right on the 22-meter line. Brilliant work by the captain, Marcel Coetzee, as well. Well, it looked like for all money that the Stormers are going to cause some havoc there. But the Bulls have managed to get away with that one. Chris Smith with a kick downfield. And he's going to find touch. Roundabout on half, well, between the 10 and the halfway line inside Stormers territory. Well, yeah, playing ball on the ground, I would have said the call should have been, but off their feet was the call from the referee anyway. But either way, it would have been a Bulls penalty. So line out on the halfway line here for the Bulls, and some argy-bargy there between the players. Not happy with the way the lineout is going at the moment. Right, Elrich Louw and the referee just having a word there with each other. He needs to watch his discipline. Vital that, well, anything that goes wrong now could count against either side. So discipline vital. Vital. Right, and just as I say that, I do get a yellow monetization. I don't know what just happened, but anyway, it's a yellow monetization. And now, yeah, I'm drinking Klipdrift and Cola, by the way. Right, here comes Johan Grobler now up over the 10-meter line. And the Bulls now on the attack. Taken up by Elrich Louw. Is there a penalty advantage here for the Bulls? We'll have to wait and see. No, says the referee play on Chris Smith on the halfway line. Now going with high up and under. Chase coming from the yard, and so it comes back to the Bull side. Cannon Moody has picked it up for them now. Ruan Norkia takes it up, gets the pass out beautifully to Anabweta, but it's intercepted by Junior Pokamela. So we will be coming back for a penalty to the Bulls then. So round about on the 10-meter line. There's a penalty to the Bulls, and the Stormers will probably have to defend this, as I think the Bulls will have a kick to the corner here. Right. Let's see what the Bulls decide. Yeah, they are going to have a kick to touch here. So on the 10-meter line inside Stormers half, they do kick to touch, and let's see where they find touch. Right, 15 meters out. This Mornay Steyn and Keegan Johannes comes on to the field here for the Bulls. Zach Berger and Chris Smith leaving the field and trying to up the tempo for them now. Mursa Boss says, "I sorry, dear. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give Mr. Guru Mursa like also send money, not Bulls Russian money, but legit money, evens and dollars." Thanks, Mursa Boss. Right, here comes the Bulls from just outside the 22 now. It is the maul has been brought down now, and Keegan Johannes gets it out to Arno Buerta. He sets it up just on the 22-meter line now for the Bulls. Keegan Johannes again out to Marcel Kutsia. He takes it up, gets the pass out to Johan Groblar, just up over the 22-meter line, 5 meters inside the 22. Here they come again now, Mornay Smith. Bulls need to be patient here. Mornay Steyn gets it out to Walt Steenkamp, pick up and go from Harold Foster, who knocks the ball on. Here's a chance for the Stormers now with a counter-attack. Achieva Diamani out to Rikus Pretorius. Ruan now puts it on the boots, and Atla will be chasing after this, but it's Cannon Moody who's back for it. Just outside the 22 of the Bulls now. They need to secure this ball as the Bulls now, but do they have this? Who's got the ball? Looks like the Stormers have counteract this again. Trouble here for the Bulls. Now it comes back to the Bulls side now, just outside the 22. Keegan Johannes out to Gerard Steenkamp, who sets it up for the Bulls, just outside their own 22. Keegan Johannes now settling things down. Looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top. Yep, the chase coming from Tamwe now, right on halfway, collected by Willemse. Willemse gets the pass out to Paul de Wet. Paul de Wet steps past one defender up to the 10-meter line. Can't beat Walt Steenkamp, and the ball runs into touch, or rolls into touch. So it will be a Bulls line out. Quickly thrown in. No, the referee having none of it. So it will be a line out here to the Bulls on the 10-meter line, I think it is. So let's just see the referee and the touch judge having a talk with each other there. But as from the looks of it, there might have been a little knock-on from the Stormers anyway. But with 10 minutes to go in this game, it's going to be really interesting. MR one says, Rugby Guru, I'm loving your excellent commentary up here in London. One match. Looking forward to seeing who might be playing my team, Saracens, next season in the European Championship. It's going to be interesting. Thank you also, Mr. Ruoff. Right. We'll have to wait and see. Just showing some highlights of Madosh Tambwe at the moment. Kali says sloppy play, but Stormers at top at the moment. Mursabas says Roos just run on to Steyn. He can't tackle. He's an old-fashioned kicking 10. Right, so 6 points separating the two sides at the moment, and I think it should be a line out to the Stormers on the 10-meter line inside their own half. But just some players receiving attention at the moment. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe, guys. We've got 11 minutes to play in this game. 6 points separating the two sides at the moment. Still anybody's game at the moment. Right, it's a line out to the Bulls, and it's taken up by Walt Steenkamp on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Johan Grobler controlling this ball at the back here. Good driving ball now from the Bulls all the way up to the halfway line. They go now. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. That ball has gone down. Do they get it back? Yeah, Keegan Johannes gets it out to Mornay Steyn, who goes high up into the air. Tambwe chasing after this one. Sinatla will take it in the air, though, and up to the 10-meter line they go. Pass out to Mulherba. Achiever Diamani into a bit of space now for the Stormers. Up to the halfway line. He goes, gets the pass out to Lebok. Lebok up to the 10-meter line to Leland's house, up to the 22-meter line. Just up over the 22 is the Stormers now. Ball the way back to Achiever Diamani. He sets it up nicely for the Stormers again. Just 15 meters out from the try line now. Here comes Lebok. Pass out to Willems. Long cut-out pass now to Sinatla. Tamwe gets the tackle in. Still caught on the 22-meter line as the Stormers now here from Roos. Roos up to just 15 meters out. Now Paul de Wet again gets it out to Lebok. Lebok tries to step his way past. Nearly does so. Now 10 meters out from the try line is the Stormers. Paul de Wet again to Marvin Wuri. Still 10 meters out is the Stormers. Just setting it up nicely for them now. Paul de Wet out to Van Roos. Big tackle from Simpiwe Matanzima on him. And the Stormers still coming now. Here comes a drop goal from Damian Willems. Does he get it? Yes, he does. It's a drop goal for the Stormers, and it's 19 points to 10. A sneaky little drop goal from Damian Willems. And the Stormers are now into a 9-point lead here. Stormers into a 9-point lead with 9.5 minutes to go. Willems gets the drop goal, and it's 19 points to 10. With 8 minutes to go in this game. 19-10. 19-10 after that drop goal. Just waiting for Flashcore to update the score, but it is 19 points to 10, guys. Stormers take that in from just outside the 22 now. Paul de Wet is waiting for this for the Stormers now. 5 meters outside of their own 22. Van Roos takes it up again for them. Paul de Wet now waiting for this ball at the back and should seal this one for the Stormers now. Just outside the 22. He's going to go with the box kick over the top. Here comes the chase from Sinatla again. Sinatla, oh, Katiaris has made a beautiful gap and he's going to break through here. Is he going to go all the way? High tackle from Achiever Diamani. Penalty advantage. Just 5 meters out from the try line. Elric Louw, pick up and go. Gets it out to Norkia. Try time to the Bulls. Oh my goodness, we're still in for a great game here as the Bulls score a try and they might go upstairs for this one, but it looks like a try has been scored by the Bulls. Sloppy play from the Stormers defensively there, and we could have a try here to the Bulls with 7.5 minutes to go in this game. 19-15 it is if that try stands. With a conversion to come. Kurtley Arendse broke through beautifully. Then there was a high tackle from Achiever Diamani. And questions will need to be asked whether a try would have been scored had there not been a high tackle there. Definitely a yellow card maybe coming up for Achiever Diamani. And if it's deemed to be in a penalty try territory, then it could be a penalty try to them as well. I think they're having a look whether Kurtley Arendse's foot was in touch as well, because that will definitely have a call on the try. So regardless, yellow card surely for a high tackle from Achiever Diamani. Well, it wasn't that dangerous, to be quite honest. Maybe just a penalty. But regardless, we could be looking at a yellow card, and we're looking whether a try has been scored or not. Yeah, it was a soft high tackle, to be quite honest. You know how I feel about it. For me, just a penalty, and that's that. But let's see what they decide here. So they still haven't decided whether a try has been scored or not. So definitely a high tackle. Now we're just looking to see if there was a foot in touch. So I don't know, man. Goodness. Well, looking at the tackle, that could be potential yellow card and penalty try. Because I can only imagine why they're looking at this for so long is to see whether there would have been a try scored regardless. Sure, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. So It's going to be tough. I don't know. But 19-10 at the moment with a try pending here. I don't have any audio on my side, so I'm not quite sure why they're looking at it this long. Clearly foul play. Would a try have been scored? Maybe. Was his foot in touch? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Right, so they're still deciding on this one. There is still 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go in this one, boss. Well, 7.5 to be exact. 7.5 minutes to go, and the try now pending. So a try has definitely been scored, surely. Yeah, try time. Well, the try have not been awarded yet, but yeah, I don't know. I think just a penalty would have been the case with the tackle from Achiever Diamani on Kurt Arends, and then the try should be standing because I don't see anything wrong with the try. Murzavar says that's out, finished. No, come on. It's I don't think he was in touch, to be quite honest there. From the camera angles, the one showed not out, the other one showed potential out. So I would have just gone with it. But let's have another look here. They're having another look at something here. So that they are looking for the foot in touch. I don't see whether that foot was in touch. I don't think it was, to be quite honest. And a brilliant pass inside from Harold Forster to Rua Norkia, who dotted over for the try. So they are definitely having a look here to see whether his foot was in touch. So let me have another look from this close angle here. It's going to come down. Oh, that is so close. Nah, that's foot in touch. I have to be honest. It looks like, well, we'll see better from this angle. So from that one angle, it definitely looked like it did touch the white. So there. Yeah, that's foot in touch. So it won't be a try. That's not going to be a try, guys. So his foot has definitely touched the white line. So that's not going to be a try. I don't have any audio on my side, but I don't think it's going to be a try. Might get a yellow card for a high tackle, but or just a penalty, but we'll see. Right, so 7.5 minutes to go, and try have been disallowed, I think. Just waiting for the confirmation from the referee. So the high tackle from Achiever Diamani led to the player being in touch, but Jonathan Lloyd says penalty try, come on. Yeah, no, look, I don't think it's going to, well, they still haven't decided whether it's a try or not. Sure, a lot of time been wasted here. Incredible, they're still having a look to see whether a try has been scored or not. But yeah, it's incredible. Just the way things have turned out here today in this game. This is definitely a North versus South derby. Right, so let's see what the referee has decided. Still no clear cut call from my side, but I think no try will be the norm of the day then. Still waiting to see what the result is here. But so far, okay, here we go. I don't have audio. So yellow card coming for Achiever Diamani now. And it will be no try. Well, knock on from, says the referee. Surely can't be. So we are going back for the penalty then. So no try, penalty to the Bulls. 19 points to 10 with 7.5 minutes to go. No try to the Bulls, but a yellow card to the Stormers. And Mornay Steyn will kick this to the corner then. Right, kick to the corner, 5 meters up from the try line, the Bulls now. Nachiva Diamani out for the rest of the game. 7.5 minutes left, and a yellow card, 10 minutes, obviously. So no more for him or the Stormers now. Down to 14 men. Right, throw in taken by Hanko Swanepoel. Here comes the driving ball from the Bulls now. Can the Bulls get this driving ball going for them? It's not going forward at the moment for them. Now it's starting to move forward. Off the back comes Johan Grobler. Takes it up to just 5 meters out from the try line. Pick up and go from Arno Puerta. Arno Puerta a little bit isolated. Have the Stormers stolen this ball? No. Comes back to Johan Grobler again. Still 5 meters out. Other Bulls now moving more towards the middle of the field. Ruan Orkia takes it up just 4 meters out now. Hanko Swanepoel, pick up and go from him. Now just 2 meters out of the Bulls. Johan Grobler with hands on the ball. Gets it, tries to go himself, not going to get there, still a meter short is the Bulls. Now Norkia out to Elrich Louw, who gets the try for the Bulls under the post. So we are going to come down to the last 6 minutes of this game. It's going to be a vital one. 19-15 it is. And it's anybody's game at the moment of the conversion to come. Right, Elrich Louw gets the try. In all fairness, he's had a brilliant game today for this Bulls side. I think outplaying Van Roos by the smallest of margins today. But a try to the Bulls, and it's 19-15. Conversion goes over. 19 points to 17 it is, with 5.5 minutes to go. Well, clear cut, these guys are not updating their scoreboard at the moment, guys. So it is 19-17 at the moment to the Stormers. Let's put it that way. Stormers lead. Let's just put it up like that at the moment, as they haven't updated their scoreboard just yet. 19-17 with 5.5 minutes to go in this one. It's a 2-point game with 5.5 minutes to go. 5.5 minutes to go, guys. Right, 19-17 with 5 minutes to go in this game. They forgot to update their clock at the moment. Deep kick in taken by Arno Puerta inside the 22 now. Keegan Johannes is waiting for this one to come out now for the Bulls, and he is going to go with the box kick over the top now. And looking to find touch roundabout on the halfway line here for the Bulls. So between the 10 and the halfway line, it is the Stormers leading by 19 points to 17. David Perry says, good morning from, is that Canada? Let's go Western Province. Right, so 19-17 the scoreboard at the moment. And yeah, unfortunately, that scoreboard is wrong at the moment. So we'll keep it like that for now. 19-17 Stormers lead. 4.5 minutes to go. 4.5 minutes to go. Still anybody's game at the moment. It is going to be Skaran Tubeni with a throw into this lineup between the 10 and a halfway line inside Bulls territory. Finds Brock Harris at the front. Sets it up quickly for the Stormers now. Paul de Wet waiting for it. Gets it out to Van Roos. Roos tackled by Elrich Louw. No meters made. Between the 10 and a halfway line now for the Bull. Up for the Stormers. Can they get quick ball? Paul de Wet waiting for it. Just playing down the clock. 4 minutes left in this one. Now goes for the box kick over the top. Chase coming from the Stormers. But the mark made by Cannon Moody just inside the 22. And a chance now for the Bulls to send this upfield. And yeah, we'll see where that one finds touch. It's not going to find touch into the hands of Paul de Wet just outside the 22. Here comes Willemse with a high up and under. Paul de Wet chasing after this one. It is going to be taken by Elrich Louw, just short of halfway now for the Bulls. Keegan Johannes now gets it out to Gerard Steenekamp, who takes it up for them. Now Keegan Johannes again. Keegan Johannes out, Morne Steyn now. Harold Foster trying to take on over the advantage line on the 10-meter line inside their own half at the moment is the Bulls. Keegan Johannes back to Simpiwe Matanzima. Still going forward as the Bulls now. Keegan Johannes back to Mornay Steyn, goes high up into the air. Cannon Moody will chase after this right about on the halfway line. Beautifully picked by Sinatla in the air. Driven back in the tackle there by Hunter Swanepoel. Right inside their own half. The Stormers now in position. There's 2.5 minutes to go. Paul de Wet now waiting for it. Gets it back to Manny Livak, who puts it on the boot. Looking for a little bit of distance, but finds Mornay Steyn here right on the 22-meter line. Mornay Steyn with a kick away. And he's going to find touch right on the halfway line. So with 2 minutes to go, it's going to be a Stormers line-out. Right, so they finally have updated the scoreboard there, guys. So there we go. Right, so 19 points to 17 with 2 minutes to go. Just 2 minutes to go in this one. We are having an injury break to one of the players at the moment, Marvin Wurry down. So we've still got that 2 minutes to go. 19-17 it is. Right, John Santos says, come Bulls. AJ Jimmy Bob says, come Stormers. Mursabas says, Stormers just playing their halves. And then Jonathan Lloyd says, Mursabas, I small van jou. Jy gaan lekker hel vandag. Check. En then Salah says, Stormers try now. Manne behou net die bal, Stormers. Ja, kom ons moer die bulle. And then Ina Barnard says, come Stormers. Mursabas says, just take this line out and play for the clock. It's only 2 minutes. Right, so Marvin Wurry back on his feet. And we are going to continue now. 2 minutes to go in this one. 2 minutes left in this North versus South derby. And it is a Stormers line-out throw here. Scarra Ntubeni with a throw into this line-out. Can they secure this ball? Taking his time with the line-out though is Scarra. Goes to the back here. Van Roos collects beautifully for the Stormers. Maul has been set up by the Stormers now. Are they going to try and work a penalty from here? Up to the 10-meter line of the Bulls they go. Still moving forward as the Stormers at the moment. Moving to the middle of the field. Now that ball needs to come out. Paul de Wet waiting for it. A minute and a half to go. The Stormers kick the ball away. Box kick over the top. The chase coming from Sinatla. The bounce of the ball. And into touch it goes. So a line out to the Bulls just outside their own 22. They will have possession. And now a chance here for the Bulls with a minute to play in this game. Can the Bulls win this game? It's a line out to the Stormers, up to the Bulls on the 22-meter line. And they're going to have to win this from their own 22 if they want to win this one. A minute to go in this one. Just a minute to go. Johan Grobler with the throw into this line out. Goes to the back, taken by Elrich Louw now. The Bulls from their own 22 needs to try and run this now. They've got 40 seconds. Why would you kick this ball? Keegan Johannes is going to go with the box kick over the top. Chase coming from Cannon Moody. Taken by Sinatla. Gets it out to Willemse. Willemse on the halfway line. He's going to kick it downfield. He's looking for the 50-22. No, he's not going to get it. Finds Kurt and says, make the mark. But he has twisted his ankle, I think. So he is definitely going to receive some attention with just 15 seconds left on the clock here. Wow, so unnecessary ball being kicked away where the Stormers could have just hold on to that ball and secured this victory. Now the Bulls will have one last go at this. And the same go for the Bulls. Why kick that ball away? Show your talent, work it from the 22 and win the field. But, yeah, here they come now as the Bulls through Marcel Kutsia-Picker. They've taken that ball quickly inside their own 22. Now Mornay Steyn out wide. Harold Forster now. Cornel Hendricks. Cornel Hendricks tries to break through the gap. Was there a high tackle from Johan Roos? No, says the referee. Now Keegan Johannes gets it out to Simpiwe Matanzima. They're 10 meters from their own try line. There's the Bulls here. They're going to try and have to run this from their own 22. 19-17. Keegan Johannes. Mornay Steyn out to Johan Grobler. Grobler tackled by Mulherbe. Now Keegan Johannes again gets the ball out to Anke Swanepoel. Simpiwe Matanzima. Matanzima holds on to the ball now. Still the Bulls have got possession. Keegan Johannes out to Elrich Louw. Obstruction against the Bulls. Penalty to the Stormers, and they're going to win this game again. a win here for the Stormers, surely. And they're just going to surely just kick this into touch. 19-17, it's going to be for the Stormers here. As Murray Lebok, will he just kick this out? Yes, he will. 19-17 victory for the Stormers, which means the Stormers will now move into, is it fifth or fourth place on the lock, depending on the point difference between the two sides. So there you go. The Stormers now going to move up to 47 points. Yeah, they will be in fifth place, just behind Munster. So an important victory for the Stormers, while the Bulls will get a bonus point, and they will remain in seventh position. So Stormers will move up to fifth, and Edinburgh to sixth, and then the Bulls will stay in seven, with the possibility of the Sharks maybe overtaking the Bulls just after this game, but also the Lions with an opportunity, which are currently in 12th place, to move up to 34 points, which would put them in 9th spot on the lock as well. Congratulations to the Stormers and a massive victory in the end. And I will see you guys in a couple of minutes for the Sharks versus Lions game. Congratulations to the Stormers. Bad luck to the Bulls. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.